Hi, welcome to the market view for Monday, the 10th of February 2014. And in today's market overview, let's have a quick look at the daily chart. Let's just get a background of what the market's actually doing. And as we look back to Friday last, which we can see here, prices moved higher after we discussed the potential there for support in the market, and prices thereafter moving higher. The Dow also moved higher on Friday, and again there is a relationship between the pound and the Dow. So when the Dow moves higher, so does the pound. I think it moved about 171 points during Friday's session. So the market has been moving higher, and also we can see on the overnight for Sunday night and the early hours of Monday, if we just go back to the 30-minute chart, we can see we've had this bit of a move which came early this morning around 6. That's the completion of the 6:30 price bar there. We've got a failed long there at the moment, and that's because prices have just moved lower and hit the stop before the entry price was hit. So going back to Friday, we had the winning trade, and if we look at this price bar here, we can see this is the 9:30 bar, and this is the release of the 9:30 news. So again, this signal was taken out before we actually had a chance to actually get into the market because of the economic news. So even though it's a losing trade, it was one that wasn't taken because of the market being moved by the news at the completion of the 9:30 bar there. So fast moving news brings in a signal and then reverses and stops it out, which we had on the Thursday as well. So late on in the afternoon, we had the signal at 1:30 after the news, and then the market just moved steadily to the upside. And again, this is one that could have been trailed to the upside using the 50% extension. Let me just remove the, extend right there. 50% underneath the red bars. You can see that you could have held this one all the way up until really the close of trade on Friday evening. So certainly 20 pips in the trade from the trade on Friday afternoon there. So let's just remove all of these and let's come back to where we are at the moment. So and cancel that. So the market attempting to move lower this morning. Should this be filled, we're at the psychological level here of 164.36 there. So, sorry, 164, not 164.36, 164 psychological level. And, of course, the market's got to break below that. We can see that the market came back above this morning, has traded up towards the high of Friday, and is now attempting to move lower. So let's have a look at the news, see what's going to move the market today. We have absolutely nothing apart from the French industrial production. That's not going to have any impact at all. That's to be released at 7:45 a.m. this morning. So speaking of news, let's just see what we've got as far as news for the rest of the week. It might be just worth having a look and seeing what is going to be released. So let's just clear these for a second. And let's have a look. We've got today. Let's have a look for tomorrow. Retail sales monitor. Chairman Yellen is going to testify tomorrow. I think that's probably the first time she's going to do that, so that will be interesting. She's going to continue the lies that Bernanke used to spout. And let's have a look here. Bank of England Governor Carney is going to speak on Wednesday as well, see what other U-turns he's going to make as well, having now said that he's not going to use the the unemployment percentage, 7%, to increase interest rates. Funny that, how they tend to do this once they get into office. 30 minutes is qualified there. I'm just going to switch computers for a second and put this trade on. Okay, that's done. Right, where was I? Oh yes, news. Let me just go back to the news, see if I can... there we go. Yeah, so we've got core retail sales and unemployment claims for the US on Wednesday there. So what else have we got? Friday the 14th. and nothing again major. So last week was really all of the major economic news items, and then that takes us to Saturday there. So not an awful lot in economic news items this week. So let me just see how we get back there. There we go. So for the whole week, there's not really an awful lot of news to move the markets, apart from the central bankers speaking this week. We've got Yellen tomorrow, just to recap, and then Carney for tomorrow there. So that's about it. We'll see how we get on with this potential short here in the 30-minute, which has just been filled. The market needs to break the 164 level and continue lower down towards the DP in order to give us the 20 pips profit on this. Fortunately, the long side wasn't filled, so it's a case of watching what happens during the next several hours, of course. Right, well, that's it for today. It seems as though the market could be fairly quiet, given that there's only the French news out today, so we'll just have to wait and see. Right, I will speak to you tomorrow. Do check out the YouTube channel, leave your comments there. I always get back to you there as well. Any questions, then do get in touch via support as well. Don't forget that GKFX are offering the £300 rebate at the moment as well. You can find the link in the member section of the website there under Spread Betters as well. I will speak to you tomorrow. Have a great day, and as ever, thanks for watching.